Hey there everyone, this is Piper here. This is the next battle replay in the Matchup Masters tournament. It's a tournament final between CoH Zyzz and HoS Madgeh. So we watched the first three battle replays and they were all clear victories for CoH Zyzz. He played really well in the last battle, and that was Egypt versus Greece. So now we have Rome versus Pontus. And now it's Zyzz's turn to play as Rome, and Madgeh will be playing as Pontus, obviously. So go through Zyzz's army fast. He has a unit peasants at the front there, has 5 units of urbans, and they're gold. He has 6 units of archer auxilia, and they're 3 upgrades. And he has 6 units of archer auxilia and 5 cavalry auxilia. Cavalry are gold. We'll check out Pontus's army. So he's got missile chariot, gold, 3 scythed, and it's actually 4 scythed, 1 missile chariot, and 3 light. The light are gold. 6 archers, they're gold, and 5 bronze shield spearmen. And these guys are, it looks like they're gold. So he's gone for a semi skirmish with the 4 side. So he could have brought an extra unit of missile chariots, but he's gone with the extra side instead. He doesn't really believe that Rome will bring heavy cavalry to this, so he's gone with the extra unit of Pontic light cav as well. So if you're playing like Pontus versus Lucid Empire, you would bring a totally different army than what you would bring against Rome. Obviously Rome will have a disadvantage in this battle because Rome can't bring heavy cavalry. But knowing that Madgeh will bring chariots, Zyzz has brought the 6 auxilia archers. And these guys have the extra range. So these guys will actually be very useful against the Pontic, the regular archers. They'll have a range advantage, but they'll also be able to take out the archers as well, the chariots. Because if any of those guys flame the scythe chariots, their gold attack as well. So the chances are they'll do a lot of damage. So both armies getting closer to each other, getting into formation. Again, quite close back with the red line there, easily within the range there, but obviously those were CWB 15k and it was no line camping. You tend to find that line camping, can't speak properly, happens quite a bit in Napoleon Total War, if you ever play that, or Empire. I personally feel that the maps weren't made big enough in Napoleon. So if you have a 3 versus 3, if any of you guys play Napoleon Total War, you have a lot of men on the battlefield, and if all the armies are positioned properly, you can get quite close to a red line. So this is the battle starting here. We've got another outflanking move here by Madgeh, moving on the left flank. He's got 3 units of Pontic light cav and 1 unit of chariot archers. So he's actually moved the chariot archers over to the left side. So Zyzz using the peasants really well here, holding up the light cav there, and obviously getting closer to the archers. They'll be in range now. So these chariots they put into Contagion Circle a bit later there. Got some good shots in there against the chariots. And Zyzz pushing forward with the light cav. She's going to force back the chariot archers here, and that strategy forces the chariots out of Contagion Circle, and it makes them more vulnerable to the archers. So that move there, he's got a shot on against the chariots there. Sometimes these shots are very, very vital in the battle, because when you have an archer war, if you're firing less archers back, you're doing less damage back, and it means that the advantage compounds itself. So that strategy is really paying off for Zyzz right there. Again, has a range advantage against the archers, using the urbans to keep the enemy archers out of range of the auxilia. So we've got that unit there appears to be hitting the archers. Those two units there are attacking the chariots, and the 3 archers in the left flank are attacking the enemy archers there. So it looks like Madgeh is moving everything onto the left side, using the peasants really well there to hold back the cavalry. Charge here against the archers using the Pontus light cav, and everything's moving forward here. So Zyzz really has to pull back now and try and get these chariots taken out. So the Pontus light cav are now attacking the urbans, and they'll probably get caught by the urbans there. But the Pontic light cav have done a great job there taking out the archers. Got enough shots in there using the arrows, and I think those guys were throwing javelins at the chariots that they were taken out. Although Zyzz is probably going to lose a lot of his archers here. Those guys are going to write off the field. So the urbans getting some Pila shots in there, and the question is, will Zyzz retreat these urbans? So the urbans are gold. They will do a lot of damage against the phalanx. Fortunately, Zyzz is getting hammered and anviled right now. Those are missile chariots. Those are light cav. It looks like Zyzz is winning in the centre. Madgeh has 2 units of phalanx right there that aren't attacking, which has meant that Zyzz has actually got a bit of an advantage in the centre, but the chariots will frighten the urbans. Again, Madgeh has a lot more archers left, but not very much cavalry left. Madgeh tried to do the best he could, taking out the Roman archers using his cavalry, and he's taken out a lot of them, but he doesn't really have anything to defend his archers with now. Let's go to the centre here, retreating the urbans. That's the chariot threat away now, and Zyzz is going to use his light cav to take out the enemy archers. So, deciding not to retreat them, Madgeh is actually keeping these archers in hand-to-hand combat, because the Jav Cab were quite tired. He was fresh. He had the advantage there. So right now, Madgeh has a pretty good advantage in this battle. He has 3 units of archers on the right side. These guys are about 3/4 strength. He has 3 on the left side, again about 3/4 strength, about one's half strength. But he has no cavalry left. The Zyzz has 3 units of heavily depleted light cavalry. So Zyzz will probably rest his units here. The urbans they're winded. He has a unit of auxilia missile. She's about almost 3/4 strength, just over 3/4 strength. He has a unit of another arch unit that's about 1/4 strength. He has a light cav on the right flank. So straight up, Pontus probably has an advantage. But if Zyzz can use the Jav cav really well, he can rout these units of archers. So what Zyzz will probably, this is the first time I watched this battle, what Zyzz will probably do is engage these archers with his archers and then try and attack with Jav cav. If these Jav cav just run in and attack, they'll probably take quite a lot of damage. So he wants to do a combined assault and save these Jav cav from any enemy archers. So that's Rome fairly fresh. They're marching forward. I suppose Pontus could have attacked earlier, but Pontus was actually fairly tired as well. So it looks like Madgeh is going to, because the Roman cavalry's on the left side, he's going to leave his archers on the right side vulnerable and protect his archers in the centre. So it looks like Zyzz will be attacking in the centre here. He hasn't bothered to Pila. I think some of the urbans have Pila left. So that's the light cav there taking out the Pontic archers. So really well played to Zyzz here, making the best of his Jav cav, harassing the enemy archers. And whilst through all that, all these archers are firing. I think 2 of them are firing against the Jav cav, and some were firing against the urbans. So none of them were attacking the auxilia. So again, the urbans are gold.
Great gods be praised.
They're holding it pretty well in the centre here.
Fear makes a hole in
that phalanx unit's getting attacked by all sides by urbans. And the Jav cav, they're doing a great job against the archers. So they were able to hold at bay 3 units of archers. The urbans in the centre have routed the phalanx. But there's still a lot of leeway for these routing units to come back. So it's important for Zyzz to chase down these routing units. Because there's no cavalry left, they can easily come back. So it looks like, does Zyzz still have the general unit? So Zyzz still has his general, but I'm assuming the Pontic general's either fled or has been killed. So Zyzz is making the box here, put his urbans into Testudo, and he's using his arch auxilia to target the enemy Pontic archers. So you don't often see this in the end game. We have both sides have archers left, but both sides have no cavalry left. You tend to find that usually one side has some form of cavalry. So again, these archers are wavering. They're getting chased down by the urbans. Again, using the flaming arrows with the rushing technique there. Zyzz was actually able to rout one of the units. So great play here. He's actually able to separate the archers. Check out this unit here is actually wavering, and that's 26 archers. So it looks like Zyzz is actually getting the upper hand here. Probably not much Madgeh can do now except from run. So it looks like Madgeh will probably admit defeat quite soon. These auxiliary archers are fairly good melee stats as well, and their gold attack, and these guys have actually accumulated a chevron throughout the battle, it looks like. Yes, they've actually got a chevron, they've had so many kills. So that unit there actually came back from routing, but again it's wavering. That unit there has actually got enemy troops on both sides. They're using flames to try and rout that unit there, but it looks like they'll get caught by that unit of urbans, and they're going to rout. They'll probably rout off the field now, because these urbans are very, very close, and the red line is a little bit closer as well. And that unit archers are got caught as well. So that was really well played by Zyzz. That was a Madgeh just admitted defeat. I thought he played very well, especially at the end game, using the urbans to take out the archers. So that was actually a close victory there, very close game. Again, you don't often see archers on both sides at the end like that. So that was really enjoyable to watch. So that was it. Zyzz has won the last battle there, which means he's the Matchup Masters tournament winner. So that's him won all battles against Madgeh. I thought he played very well throughout. I thought his games against Greece and Egypt were very well played. And again, very well played to Madgeh as well, but obviously Zyzz had the upper hand in all those battles. So that was very well played to Zyzz. Congratulations on the victory. That's the end of the 4 battles. Stay tuned for more videos. This is CoH Piper signing off.